Okay, so I want to shift to a life-changing moment for you.
Yes.
Not when you hit your head at the Lincoln Memorial in first grade. Not
Oh,
then.
God.
Not then.
The
But
research king over here.
He is the researcher.
when,
Mm-hmm.
so Joe and I have a really close friend.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Hilary Duff.
Oh, yeah.
You're shitting me.
I mean,
No, you're lying.
No,
really close friend is stretching it.
we had a really close friend night with Hilary Duff. And
We had a
to
one
her
night
husband,
with
it was
Hilary.
like pure great friendship. But it was her birthday. We were
bowling at the Brightly
Yeah, we were all hammered,
next to her and her friends.
and I think Steve licked her toe, and I have it on camera.
I didn't lick her toe. Maybe her
Something.
friend's toe.
Our friend's toe.
But Hilary was the sweetest. Her and her friends were awesome. Just the sweetest. Did you ever talk to her after?
No, I haven't. I would love to meet her, but I have not met her yet.
Okay, yeah. So as Joe said, we were bowling at the Brightly one night, and for her birthday, she was there, and we had the lane next to hers, and we just started chatting and had like a really fun couple hours just hanging out and
Wow.
really good time. But
How does it feel to live my dream?
maybe
Well, I
you'll
got in
get
trouble by Hannah. So usually I'm pretty cool because I'm like, you live in LA and you're supposed to play the part. But I guess I was a little too drunk, and we were all chatting, and I was like, "This is so cool! Like you're, what was she? Oh, you're Lizzie McGuire," and she was like, "Yeah," and Hannah's like, "Joe, shut up."
Iconic though.
Yeah.
Wow.
So talk about this because you did say it was a life-changing moment for you, right?
Yeah. So about a year ago, so Women's Health magazine comes out with a naked issue every year. It's called The Body Issue, and Hilary Duff was on the cover last year. And I've been a lifelong Hilary stan. Like I think I collected every magazine she was on from the time I was like 5 on. So like I've been a stan for a long time. I saw the images. I was like, wow, that's stunning. But I've never seen someone who looks like me doing anything like that. So I did it and I recreated it. And that was my first time posing naked, which was very, very scary. And it went pretty viral, which was crazy and insane. But yeah, so I recreated the shoot like image per image, side by side. Like it was, I think we did a pretty good job of it, I will
Oh,
say.
it looks great. Yeah,
Who
it's
did it?
amazing.
One of my friends, Sydney Ness, she's a photographer. And so I like text her, I was like, hey, are you in town? Are you free tomorrow? I like texted a spray tan girl. I found a location real quick, and yeah, we got it out like within a week, I think, and it was really crazy.
That's awesome.
That was a life-changing moment for me. That was the most vulnerable I've been on the internet for sure. Not wearing clothes, but also directly comparing myself to somebody. I knew I was opening the floodgates for comments. I knew I was opening the floodgates of, I'm a bigger person. I'm a plus size model, and she is Hilary Duff, the fitness queen. But it was so cool to see the comments of people being like, oh, I've never seen someone look like me, and like thinking of them like that. Like, oh, they look so good. Or I don't know, like people were just relating to me in a way that I wasn't expecting. And I got so many messages that just made me cry about how they felt so good just being themselves in a swimsuit or being themselves naked or just like feeling okay with not having a flat stomach and things like that. And that was crazy. That was like, I'm rambling now, but like
No, that's
incredible.
maybe the coolest moment of my life. And then Hilary did see it and put on her Instagram story, and I did cry for 20 minutes on my floor about it.
Wow,
That's amazing.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So going into that, right? This is really fascinating to me, just from a life and business standpoint and growth. But usually, the most uncomfortable moments in life are where we grow, right? And what's on the other side of that uncomfortable moment could be euphoria, right?
Yeah.
Going into that, before you made the photo, were you nervous and anxious? Like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen from this, but I know it's going to be potentially a big growing moment in my life.
I don't know if I had the forethought of that, but I was really scared. And I just remember it was the makeup artist and the photographer there that day. I said, hey, if I can't look at this, we're just going to delete it and pretend it's never happened. Cool. We're all going to be sworn to secrecy potentially here. And I was I was shaking in the makeup chair. I was so nervous of just, being that vulnerable, but, forced a lot of growth for me, just being comfortable with myself in a way that I realized in that moment, like, oh, I think I still have some work to do. Oh, I thought I was good. I think I still have some self-work to do here, but also then just, giving people the opportunity to relate to me in that way was very big growth-wise.
Those moments to me are so cool because you're putting yourself out there and you learn and grow so much, and it's just the most beautiful thing. I love that.
Yeah, it was definitely challenging at times. Yahoo did an article about it, and so they also put it on their TikTok, and that was probably the most insane comments I've ever received. I mean, like I was getting like 30 death threats an hour.
Really?
Yeah, like it was crazy. And that was the first time I was like, oh wait, like I live in a nice corner of the internet where everyone's like very like they're following me because they like feeling good. I was like, oh wait, there's a lot of people out there who really don't like bigger people. And that was like, I think that was the most jarring of comments. I was like, I did need to take a couple days. I was like, I need to digest this, not online, because this is a lot. This is heavy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a lot and heavy, right?
Yeah, but it was so
on
great
the other
in
side,
the end.
how Hilary Duff inspired you probably inspired so many young women to feel comfortable. And
I hope so.
that is so far superior than all those negative comments.
Yeah.
So it's really beautiful.
That was definitely the coolest thing I've ever done by far.
And I really like, I mean, the whole caption was great, but this part in particular says, you said, we as women have been trained by the media to pick apart our flaws and be on an endless search for ways to fix our bodies, to mold them into something they may have never meant to be in the first place, which I think is amazing because even for guys too, right? It's just constantly reinforced to like, you know, look a certain way, be in shape, and not only when it comes to weight, but everything, right? You have to have certain hair or this or that.
Money.
Yeah. So just exactly being reinforced by the media and doing something like that is so inspiring to so many people and truly beautiful. Yeah.
Well, thank you.